Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a lovely excuse me, a cluster stitch pattern for you. I've done this in a nude pink and a beige. I love these two colours together. They're really soft, great for a baby girl. Of course you can use any colours you want. This little sample has been done in two colours, but I will be doing mine in one colour, purely for tutorial purposes, so it's I can, you know, go through it a lot quicker with you. And all I did with these, I had the yarns obviously on the ends, and then I've just made the knots. You can either weave them in or you can make a knot, and then once you've done your single crochet row, see, you can't see where the knots are, they get hidden underneath. So that's the first single crochet. Of course you can make a more elaborate border if you want to, but yeah, you may have seen this before. So I want to show you my technique. Might be a little bit different, but it's really easy to do. So you will need a 5mm crochet hook for this. Sorry, look, my when I look at my hook in there, it's so worn out, but you know, it's been with me for like 20 odd years. Cannot part with it anyway. So you will need DK lightweight yarn number 3. You can do it in a 4, just you know, just your measurements might be a little bit bigger. If you want to make a baby blanket using the lightweight yarn and a 5mm hook, chain 90. Okay, this pattern is worked up in multiples of 2. If you want to go bigger, go 100. If you want to go smaller, actually I wouldn't recommend less than 90, because you'll be at 80 stitches would be about roughly 24 inches, and that's a little bit small unless you're making a pram throw or something. So multiples of 2, and go with a 90 chains for a baby blanket, and it gives you enough, you know, about an inch on the end for a border if that's what you want. Right, so I'm going to use this lovely lemon colour for this tutorial. Thought we'd try something different, and it is DK yarn by Woolcraft. I'm not sure if that's available in the States, but we can get this quite easily here. So let me just zoom you down. Hope it's not too down. Yes, a little bit too down. Okay. You want to start off with a chain, and I'm going to, you chain 90 if you're making the blanket. Of course, if you just want to do a little sample and see how you feel about it, then do what I'm doing, which is chaining 20. Okay, this tutorial is based on the fact that I'm hoping that you guys know how to do a double crochet and a single crochet. If you don't, if you're a complete beginner and don't know how to do a knot or a chain, and also the single and double crochets, I do have separate videos listed. Please go on over there and have a quick look, which they are explained very slowly, but I will try and go as slow as I possibly can. If I'm still too fast, then you can slow me down in playback options. Right, okay. So we don't count that one on the hook or that one. Go into that second chain and do a single crochet. So I will show you a couple. So go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Chain 1, miss 1. Go into the next one and do a single crochet. Chain 1, miss 1, go into the next one and do a single crochet. So the pattern here is single crochet into the second chain, miss 1, and you chain 1 at the same time, then you place your single crochet, chain 1, miss 1 and single crochet, and you do that all the way to the end. So I'll just carry on with these 20 stitches. You do that to the length of your blanket, if you are making a blanket. So it's a 2-row repeat pattern, and it isn't very difficult at all, and yet it looks so pretty. So I've got 2 stitches remaining, this one on that one, and I will place my single crochet into the last stitch. That's your first row, and then we have the cluster stitch row, and then we're back to this row. They actually look, I mean, I've done them in 2 colours just to show you the stitch, but I actually like these type of blankets in 1 colour as well. I think it's just so neat, pretty, and it saves all those yarn business and, you know, putting in, obviously if you want to make something special and elaborate and colourful, then go ahead. But if you want to make a lovely, delicate, simple blanket, which you know it's going to look absolutely amazing, I would stick with one colour of your choice. Okay, so row 2. Now, other tutorials say chain 3, but that's not how I do my starting chain, because I don't like the gap that it brings. So I always chain 2. Then I go into the second stitch, flip my work over, and the base of that first one, pull up a loop. Now I've got 3, and I'll pull through 2, and I'll pull through 2. That gives me the turning chain and also the single crochet, for the, the stitch for the top. So you want to, that was the first single crochet we work in. We immediately got that chain 1 space, and that's where we're going to place our cluster. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, that's once. Yarn over, oh no, we're not doing a bubble stitch. I was looking at a bubble pattern earlier. Okay, so it's basically 3 double crochets together. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2. 4 loops, pull through all 4, chain 1. Then we don't do anything else after we've chained the 1. We skip the single crochet that we did on the previous round. We find that chain 1 space here, hope you can see, and we go into there and do 3 double crochets together again. So I'll show you one more time slowly. Yarn over, go into the space, pull up a loop, pull through 2, keep your 2 loops there. Yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. You've got 3 loops. Yarn over, go in again, pull through 2, and you're left with 4, and you pull through all 4 and chain 1. That's your cluster. Okay, so you want to do that all the way to the row here. I'll carry on and I'll meet you here. You can pause me until you get there. Sorry, that was my orange juice. Right, when we get to here, we'll have a single crochet, a chain space, and a single crochet. So go into your very final one and do another 3 double crochets together. Chain 1, and into that first single crochet here, just place a double crochet. Okay, that's the back, that's the front. I just love the way that these, I don't know, I just love the way that they look next to each other. They look so perfect. Okay, so chain 1, flip your work. You want to that's right. Let me just double check. Yes, so you do a single crochet, chain 1, and then you move to this section here. Chain 1, and you go into every space and do a single crochet, then chain 1. Single crochet, chain 1. You want to do that all the way to the end of your row. When you get to here, don't place it in here, place it into the top of that last chain. It will be your turning chain, or it will be a chain how I've done that. Okay, so chain 2, go into the second stitch, flip your work and go into the base, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's my first double crochet, and then we're back to doing the clusters. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and one more time, 4 loops, pull through all 4, chain 1, and you move along to the next chain 1 space and do the same. I'm just doing this a little bit quicker now, but you take your time and slow me down. This is my version when people edit their videos and it just goes zooming across. I'm not that much of a techie, should I say. So the zooming across is me literally just zooming across my mode. Be your last one there, chain 1, and then you have your double crochet here. Now before I do the double crochet, I'm just going to bring in a colour. What colour have I got here? I'll just bring in this pink just to show you that if you do want to change colours, I actually forgot to show you on the other row what you'd need to do. You always leave 2 loops never complete that final stitch, whether it's a single crochet, half double crochet, or a double crochet. In this case it's double, so we go into the loop, pull up a loop, and we pull through 2. Whenever we have 2 loops left, we grab the colour of our choice, the next colour we want to use, and just hold it and pull it through. What that does is does not bring the colour here, so you would then automatically just keep that there for a minute, and you would chain 1 in our case, because we are chaining 1, and then that's how you would start your row again. Okay, so that's how you draw a colour in. Of course, when you get to the other side, then you'll need to see. Thing is, with this one, you do have to snip a lot and then tie in after. So let's go back to this stitch and do the double crochet. So that's how the pattern is looking. Do the single crochet row, and that's chain 1, flip your work, go into the first stitch and do a single crochet, chain 1, then go into the actual between the 2 and do your single, chain 1. So you're not working into the chains, you're working in the spaces. Single crochet, chain 1. What that does, it helps divide the clusters up a bit more. And then when you get to the last one, don't make one in there and one in there. Just go straight for the end of the row there. Yeah. Like I said, in your case, it might be the top of chain 3, not the actual cluster. It will be the top of chain 3, or it will be the way that I've done it. So one more cluster row and we should be done. So chain 2, go into the second, flip your work, go into the base, pull through 2 and pull through 2, or alternatively just a chain 3 and flip your work. Go into the next space, yarn over, go in, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop and pull through 2, and yarn over, go in and pull through 2. There's your cluster, chain 1, and you do that each and every chain 1 space. Okay, we're coming to the end. Chain 1, that's your last one. Sorry, I'm actually making this tutorial in the evening, so I have got a light on, but there's a bit of a shadow. I will adjust it best as I can. Pull through 4 and go into your last stitch and do your double crochet. And that's all there is to this gorgeous pattern. Like I said, you may have come across it before, but for those who haven't, it's one of my favorites, therefore that's why you're having a tutorial. Like I mentioned right in the beginning, I'm doing everything that I love to make, and it may have been done before, but this channel is dedicated to everybody that's either not come across this stitch or, you know, have come across this stitch. But it's basically a tutorial to show you how to do these things, plus the fact it's a list of all the things that I love to do. So hope that makes sense. So yeah, so here we go. Let me zoom you out a little bit more, and that's the pattern here. Hope you like this tutorial. Thanks everybody for your support. Please do subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you on the next one.